everybody. This is Jody Lester, or JL, and you are on Elevated Living at elevateme.org. And this is the Daily Lift. In March 2011, we are delving into exploring the definitions, the rationale, and the usefulness of concepts. And today's concepts is competence versus confidence. Now, we all know what competence is, right? Competence is a test that a psychiatrist gives you to make sure that you are lucid and not, well, for lack of a better word, insane. Or competence is simply the ability, having the skill, knowledge, or talent to complete a task in any specified category. We all know people who sometimes we affectionately call incompetent. Now, that's not a very nice word, but it is sometimes accurate. And then there's people who exude confidence. And so we say, that person really is sure of themselves. They know what they're doing, where they're going, who they are. It's very attractive, confidence. And as many men report about women, confidence is always sexy. And there's nothing wrong with being sexy. But sometimes we confuse the two. Even in ourselves, in my development, as I'm growing as a human being, there have been times when I have confused confidence with competence. I have had the confidence that I could do a job that I still lack the competence to complete. And it's funny how they kind of invert. With competence, there's a knowledge or just a propensity towards completion of that thing. And as we grow in our competence, or sometimes it's the knowledge, we usually become more humble and less competent because we understand the fortitude, the sacrifice, and sometimes even the suffering that it took to get to this place of knowledge, of competence, of skill, to hone that talent. And we are sometimes in awe of all that we've overcome. And instead of being cocky about it, we're usually pretty, if not exhausted, just humbled by the whole experience. But there are those rare occasions when we are gifted, talented, knowledgeable, and just know it. And it's okay. Except eventually we are still humbled by all that we've seen and get to a place where we often have more questions than we do answers. Just a note, just a thought to examine how we look at people who are confident and how we work with people who are competent, and to make a point to observe the difference. One is no better than the other. All things being equal, they are both very necessary and wonderful concepts to own. And in some things, we should definitely be confident, because it is in that we will grow into our competence. Food for thought on Elevated Living at elevateme.org. I'm Jody Lester, or JL, and until we next connect, I am wishing you to be very good at what you do, and to not be ashamed, to be happy, to be confident about what it is you know. Ciao.